on the air.
Yeah, Howard?
Yeah, hi.
I'm calling just to say that I don't like the way that you portray all blacks as being ignorant and talking slang and saying...
I wasn't portraying any black as talking ignorant or being...
As I watched your on E! the other night, when you were talking, you were interviewing Ed O'Bannon. You made him out to look like a total moron.
Who?
Ed O'Bannon, the basketball player.
Ed O'Bannon?
Ed O'Bannon, the basketball player, outside of the ESPN awards. You were...
with Stuttering John, you mean?
Yes. And how you keep on the...
Get over it. That's all I can tell you, okay?
Hey,
get over it. Get over it. Yeah, you know what? A lot of black guys are too sensitive these days. They don't. Guys like you are like, hey, if you sit and joke around with any guy, it's like you're a racist, and I don't buy it.
It's not the thing.
If I joke around with a white guy, nobody says anything.
Okay,
I don't buy it. I'm not gonna entertain you.
That's not entertaining when you.
No, I'm not gonna entertain your comments. I'm sick of it.
You use your forum to express.
Yeah, that's my forum.
Your ideas.
Yeah, I'm not going to let you express your ideas on my forum. I'm going to take away your freedom of speech. I can do it.
Do me a favor. Let me ask you.
I don't have to do you any favor. I said.
See if you can.
No. I don't have to do you a favor. See, that's how it works. I got the power. I'm the man.
You know, I'm ashamed for Robin. I think she's
for Robin. You could be ashamed. She could be a total sellout, but we can hang up on you anytime. I got my finger on you right now, and then you go away and you disappear. Like that. See? Just like that. That's how I do it. That's my trick. That's my parade that can't be rained on. See? See? What are you reading over there?
Just the faxes that are coming through.
You stay away from the faxes.
I'm listening. What's going on?
I lose you to the faxes.
I know exactly what that guy said.
You should see her over there. She is a yenta talabenta. She sits there with those faxes. She loves those faxes.
My job.
Those are the same dopey people that are on the phone.
No, they.
And you're caught up in it.
These are better people.
You think the faxing people are more intelligent than the phone people?
They can use a fax.
You know what? The stupidest people, the internet people. You got to read their comments. They're really wild. You ever read them on the internet? They debate every little thing on the show.
Oh, Jesus. I haven't done it in a while. It's because they pick the tiniest thing.
Right.
They go on and on and on and on and on.
Oh, yeah, right. Weird.
The guy from Prodigy told me that they revamped the color of the window on your billboard.
Yeah.
And they were all fighting about it yesterday.
Yeah. That upset them.
Yeah, they were like, they didn't like the way it's been done.
Whose idea was this?
Why are they changing things?
Yeah. Have to get to the root of it.
Yeah. Oh, man. What a day. What a friggin' day.
Wasn't that weird when he started getting upset, Howard?
Yeah.
I mean, all of a sudden he was like, wait a minute.
The guy lives in an apartment, Jackie.
I know.
You're living better than Buster Douglas, and he made $25 million.
And you never got...
you never got punched in the face. I mean, true, you got to live with a woman who goes to a therapist because her cat died, but that's your own business. His wife, after Timmy the cat got run over, she's in a psychiatric... She's
in a group.
She's in a support group because her cat got run over.
First, she had to see a doctor who deals with people who are suffering from cat bereavement or something.
Yeah.
A bereavement counselor is what she called it.
That was the individual session, right, Robin?
Yeah. And then he referred her to a group. And
Jackie, be honest. What happened when your wife...
He can't talk about it.
I can. It's just not my place.
What happened when your wife came home and said she needed to go see a therapist? How much did that cost you?
It didn't cost me. It cost her.
What do you mean cost? Oh, that's right.
She has her own business.
Oh, that's right. She has a business that Jackie pays her.
Yeah. Her big client is Jackie.
Yeah. She earned her own money.
50%.
Yeah. What happened when she told you she's seeing a cat therapist? Were you like, hey, what are you up to? Or do you just go...
Fine. She's upset.
You don't care. It's better she'd be upset with him than you.
Well, I know at the time that this was going on, Jackie was rushing out of here every day saying, there was a big mess at home because Nancy was really taking it home.
Yeah. He had to go home and console her every day. He couldn't stay here at work.
He had to rush out every
why don't you
after.
go back to the faxes rather than sit there and lie?
Oh, no, I remember that.
This is what I saw.
You were running out every day to help your wife get through the bereavement period.
When I asked you what the rush was, it was like, oh, man.
You don't know.
It's just bad.
It's really bad.
You are lying through your
don't know.
teeth.
It is really bad.
Teeth.
Look at those stupid teeth.
There's crap coming out of both ends of you.
Yeah.
Flush both ends.
Yeah.
On everything. So watch me talk on the phone every day, but yet I'm running out every day.
No, these days you zip up. That was the day I watched you walk down the street in your yoke jeans. Oh, man, it's really bad.
That was one day a month ago. I happened to leave at the same time as you.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
You just got to go home and help her get through it.
Yes.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, it's sad when you lose a pet, but Jesus, get over it. It's a cat. It's the same thing. You know, we eat. This guy's cooking up steaks, and he's worrying about cats.
He's eating everything.
Yeah, he's eating every animal.
He could ever walk to live.
You can go to those exotic restaurants and eat like what is he?
Game. You eat.
Like, you eat game.
You know what? A guy gave me venison the other day.
Yeah, you're eating Bambi.
I actually couldn't eat it.
That's right.
And your wife's worried about a cat. Tell her to go look at a deer. You're busy ingesting it.
Oh.
Please.
Ripping it to shreds.
And then his wife's in a support group.
Remember that day? You know, this is Jackie. He was out in Los Angeles. We're on he was on an expense account, so he's going to eat everything, and he had like 50 meals brought up to his room.
Whenever, like, Jackie can be on a diet, but if we go somewhere, that becomes the company's bill.
Yeah.
So Jackie has to eat.
Well, you suspend your diet.
He was on a diet. He was on Nutrisystem.
Until we got on the plane.
And then we got on the plane, and then he had to have free drinks, and he had to have lots of food. And then he got into room service, and he was holding out for a while. He was doing good. And then he just couldn't take it. I caught him naked on the bed. He had an orgy. Fred and I walked in on him. He was bloated. He had a tray on top of the bloated belly. He's laying.
He ate until he passed out.
Yeah, and he was like unconscious.
I think there was two trays.
There were two trays.
One was on like the chest of drawers, and one was on the bed.
That was when they gave me a room that was so small there was no place to eat in the room.
Yeah, so you had to put the trays on your belly.
I had to put the trays on my bed, and you guys caught me naked.
There was enough,
two trays
room to eat, though.
Yeah.
I can tell you exactly what was on those trays. French onion soup, shrimp cocktail, steak, and double order potatoes, and ice cream sundae. Yeah. And two Diet Cokes.
Yeah, two Diet Cokes.
Top it off with the Diet Coke.
And he'd been dieting and starving himself.
Yeah.
And somehow I left the door unlocked, and I don't know what either you or Norris was.
He was eating. Yeah, the door. It was like you were looking to be caught.
Oh, and I wasn't even.
It was driving him nuts because he was eating. He brought those Nutrisystem tins with him, where you get like one bite.
I had all the stuff for the mapped out for the week.
I walk in, I go, Jackie.
You know what it is?
What have you done? I couldn't take it. It's all free.
The room service menu in that hotel, I think it was the marquee, was like the size of the New York Times.
And it was driving Jackie nuts.
It was beckoning him.
Because me and Fred were eating shrimp cocktails every night in front of him. And,
we'd go to work. We'd go to write.
I can handle it. I'm going to go eat my Nutrisystem and do my laps in the pool.
Right, yeah. Remember that?
Sinead O'Connor in the elevator.
That's right, he was swimming like a maniac.
And it was freezing in California. He didn't care. He was sticking to his routine. Then we walk in, and he was fully prepared to hide it from us.
Yes.
But we caught him in the bed.
I wasn't even using utensils.
Oh, it's so funny. Ripping at the food.
Well, it's funny because Jackie's always making fun of Robin's colonics.
Yeah.
But he took his own colonic to get down to weight when he was on Nutrisystem.
I know, yeah.
And then when he did,
Jackie had this thing planned with Nutrisystem that if he got what it was is if he got down to a certain weight, because we were weighing him in on the air. If he did it in a certain amount of time, they bonused him some money.
Right.
So Jackie was in heaven because he was getting paid to lose weight, which is the best situation.
But the catch was the last weigh-in was before we left for California for 2 weeks vacation.
So Jackie was freaking out because he was about a pound or two over and he wouldn't get paid.
Right.
So he would get his bonus check. So wait a second.
This is true.
So Jackie gets on the floor in his bathroom and administers an enema. Oh, you did it in the kitchen? I didn't even know it was in your kitchen.
My wife's asleep. This was 4:30 in the morning. I got up an extra half hour early. I was lying on the floor of the kitchen, and I gave myself 2 enemas.
2 what?
Fleet enemas.
2 fleet enemas.
One at a time.
And I just let go of my guts, and then I wore just all silk clothes and no underwear, no shoes.
So he gets onto the kitchen, and he gives himself 2 enemas, and his wife doesn't even know. No one knows.
The looking at me like, what's going on?
Wonder that cat ran under a car. In his kitchen.
But Howard, you know what the best part is?
I don't understand something.
That's why I come down.
Hold on. You shot the water in.
It's
the
a little
kitchen.
green thing.
And where did you evacuate?
You fill up with water. You run to the bathroom.
Oh, you didn't do it in the kitchen? Please. In the sink?
Yeah, I was wondering.
No, on Kathy's board.
Oh, please.
No, but you hold it as long as you can.
Yeah. That was funny.
The second one, and then I came in.
Son of a bitch came in. He hit weight
right on the nose.
Yeah.
The money was only half the reason why he had to rush to get it done. The other thing is Jackie can't bear to go to Los Angeles because it's on the company and eat like a madman.
Right.
So of course I remember we went to Morton's in Chicago. It's a big steakhouse. Jackie ordered a double porterhouse. I think it's 45 ounces with a big baked potato.
Yeah, he ate it all, right?
Did I eat it or not?
Oh, please. Yeah. A double porterhouse.
Is Nancy in counseling for that?
Yeah.
That
Maybe
poor cow?
I think the counseling for the cat is just an excuse to go to a counselor. I don't know what it is. Anyway, everyone around here is on this diet. Robin's now on it. I can't believe what's going on here. Everyone's now... Gary's on it. I heard... Stuttering John went on a diet. Mm-hmm. And he swears he lost weight, but I don't see it.
And we went out for lunch. He had chicken, French onion soup,
let me get
swears he's losing weight.
Let me set it up.
I'm losing weight.
Tell everyone your diet.
Okay. I eat all protein, all fat. I can eat fat and protein. I can't eat simple carbs. So I could eat...
What's a simple carb?
Simple carb is rice, pasta.
No, that's a complex carb.
Well...
Simple would be sugar.
Okay, well, yeah, and I can't have sugar.
You can't eat starches.
Yeah.
And you can eat as much
sugar or starch.
Yeah, I can't.
Right.
So
you could go to a restaurant and order as much meat.
I've been eating as much chicken with the skin on it. I've been eating steak, filet mignon. I've been eating French onion soup without the bread. I've been eating.
Can you eat cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been eating salad with olive oil.
And as much as you want.
And I used to weigh 183. I'm down to 169.
And you can eat as much as you want.
As much as I want, whenever I'm hungry, eat. This is thanks to Artie Schiff, if I could thank him.
Who's Artie Schiff?
Artie Schiff's the guy who put me on the diet, and now everybody.
And who is he? Who does he work for?
He's his own. He's a nutritionist hypnotist.
Hypnotist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got hypnotized too. He didn't know that.
Yeah, that's half of it. He's actually.
Why'd you get hypnotized? I mean,
he's helped so many people lose tons of weight. My roommate's lost 35 pounds.
All right, so wait a second. So I don't see it on you. No offense,
Howard.
You still look pudgy as hell.
Howard.
He hypnotized him into reading the scale.
Stop sucking it in.
No, I'm not sucking it, but Howard.
Look at the gut on you.
You remember how I looked on the TV show with Gorilla? You remember I was huge.
All right. So now Gary went on it. Are you losing weight?
I lost like 9 pounds, but I seem to have plateaued.
Gary says he's plateaued, but the thing that you're missing is Gary's still eating steak and chicken and he's not gaining anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? So which is more than.
What can't you eat? I don't understand.
They also tell you, Howard,
you can't eat carbohydrates.
Yeah. So I walk in the other day and Robin's eating a concoction. So I knew something was up. She's eating Jell-O with whipped cream,
sugar-free Jell-O,
Jell-O and whipped cream.
Yes.
And she's walking around, all smiles.
But she looks great. You see Robin lately?
Wait a second. Robin just started. Don't start attributing. Robin's been dieting for a while.
Robin, tell him.
I haven't lost a thing.
Yeah,
but I haven't gained a thing on this diet.
And what have you been eating? Like, what did you have for dinner last night?
Last night... Goodness,
Is this the Atkins diet?
Yeah, that's what I'm
pretty
on.
much.
Yeah. Last night I had...
Can't be healthy.
My wife calls it
shrimp salad.
You're eating tons of fat.
My wife hates it. She calls it the cardiac diet.
Howard, if you go back to the Eskimos, right?
What do you mean a shrimp salad? I'm not going anywhere with you.
It had mayonnaise.
Tons of mayo?
Shrimp.
Yeah.
And it had, scallions and peppers.
Yeah.
And what'd you eat with that?
That's it. That's all I ate.
But you ate how many pounds of it?
No, about a half pound.
Half pound of shrimp salad?
Yeah.
Eat as much mayonnaise as you want.
Yeah. And what else could you have with the shrimp salad if you wanted something like
You're full.
You can, yeah, I mean, you could eat...
I could have eaten 3 pounds.
You would love this diet. I'm telling you,
but you won't eat 3 pounds of it. That's the most amazing thing.
Oh, I would.
No, you wouldn't. That's what I thought. But you don't.
You know what I can eat? You ready for this? I have avocados.
Yeah, I saw him eating avocados and shrimp the other day.
And peanuts.
You can eat peanuts?
Yeah.
You could eat as many peanuts as you want.
No, not as many, but you can eat a decent amount because...
But he's making it seem like you can eat as many peanuts as you want.
Well,
no, what you do is you eat until you're full, but you can't eat certain things. You can't eat as many peanuts as you want.
But you can have a decent amount.
John maintains that 100 years from now that the scientists are going to look back and realize that everybody was wrong, that this is right.
No,
eating a high fat...
I maintain that fat, when eating
tons of meat...
Eating fat does not make you fatter. Howard, it's in all the books. Jackie, you laughing? You're a fat bastard. All the books come out.
Oh, now you're an expert.
No, I'm not an expert. I'm just going by. This is what I do. Jackie, I've lost like 15 pounds eating as much fat as I want, and I look great. I feel great.
I look great.
I don't sleep.
It's funny when a guy goes, "I look great."
I'll tell you, there are a couple.
You don't sleep enough because you're wired.
No, I don't. I'm not tired as much.
There's
anymore.
a couple of things John said that would happen that haven't happened. I haven't felt this incredible burst of energy that he's talking about.
Well, he's completely brainwashed.
He says if he stopped doing sugar, that he stopped getting headaches.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to make you regular.
Regular?
When you go to the bathroom.
How often are you going?
And it hasn't done that for me.
No,
one of the side effects could be constipation.
Yeah.
Are you constipated?
No.
I've got the exact opposite. Some days I walk in here and I can barely get from my car to the men's room.
Really? Well, what about you?
I barely go. And Scott the Pace lost 11 pounds for me.
Yep. Did he?
And he barely goes to the bathroom.
I still don't really totally understand it.
I mean, and Howard.
But Ralph is also for this diet. He's been reading up.
You're on it too, Ralph?
I've been doing it too, and really, what it is for me, my energy has been better. I don't.
What do you eat for dinner?
Fish.
Your energy is better.
Fish.
Who could tell? Yeah. What do you do that you need energy?
Fish or meat, but I have no rice. I have no potato. Like I used to always eat these potatoes, and I get these carbs, and I get all this energy, and then I crash. I don't crash anymore, and you're not starving. I don't feel like I have to fill.
And you
up.
eat a lot of fat.
Yeah.
Really?
And you don't eat a lot, do you? You don't wind up eating 50 pounds
I'll make
of meat.
A big piece of fish, and
maybe I'll go on that.
It.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I wouldn't mind eating some mayo.
Can I talk about the Eskimos for a second? Please.
Yeah.
The Eskimos are the healthiest people. No heart disease.
Yeah, but
no
they eat cold water fish.
They
and
eat caribou meat and stuff, fat and protein. I'm telling you.
I don't know, man. Hey, how you doing?
Howard, how you doing?
This guy's a personal trainer.
Yeah, my name is John.
Hey,
I'm
John.
also a manager of Valley Total Fitness, so.
All right.
I know a tiny bit about nutrition. I think a little more than these guys. They're going nuts over there about this fat diet.
Well, tell us about it.
Okay. You guys aren't doing anything wrong, okay? But the fact that you said you were plateauing, the reason why is because your body can only take that for such a period of time. And then what you got to do
this guy's a health manager over at Bally. He knows as much as I do.
Then what?
Every personal trainer, theirs is the only way, and everybody else's way is wrong.
Everybody's got a system.
I've heard from 50 guys. Like I have really low cholesterol rate, though. I wonder what you guys have. I mean, mine is so bizarrely low.
Your cholesterol is not supposed to go up on this diet.
No?
And they recommend that you go get a whole series of studies and then test it 10 days later.
The guy
also said it's good for people with heart disease.
Yeah, Howard.
Really? I wouldn't mind a little mayo.
The guy heart disease with this stuff.
The guy who invented the
what was that?
See, like stuttering sucks
I
sometimes.
can't believe we take advice from him.
I know, you're taking advice from John. Hey, thanks, dude. Guy's a personal trainer. Personal trainers are real weird. They all know what they're doing, but
for
themselves.
You got to let me explain on what I'm talking about, on why you can only do this for such a period of time. Then you got to go back to a normal diet.
No, and then after I was on it for 10 days, you add 60 grams of carbs
after
in
10
a day.
days, then you do go back.
What kind of carbs do you eat?
Well, the peanuts are carbs.
They are?
Yeah,
they have carbohydrates.
You can have rye bread.
You're going to put that weight right back on.
But you shouldn't eat bread. Really,
bread's not the best thing.
Yeah, I don't think you should eat bread. I don't eat any bread. That's why I lost to 22.
You really have to read the book. When you read the book, it makes sense.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
You just can't take it from, like...
Every book I read makes sense.
They all make sense.
That's the problem. If I lose weight, I'm happy.
All those high-carbohydrate diets, they seem to make sense.
Yeah.
But you cannot... You sit there and you gain weight eating that food.
Yeah. I gain weight smelling air.
I think you would lose a lot on
you know
this.
what?
I lost 22 pounds, dude. I'm not complaining.
Try it for 10 days. That's all it takes.
What do I need? Lose more weight?
Yeah, but you'd be happy with what you're eating. That's the whole difference.
Okay.
But you know what? You want to change your body fat ratio?
Yeah.
It does that.
It does?
And it says if you want to get rid of, even if you're in great shape, but you want to get rid of those little bit of love handles, this would do it.
I don't know, man. I'm still working on Buster Douglas's pay scale. I'm confused by that. I don't know about this diet stuff.